We're going to go through the process of long division of polynomials. This is the explanation of one of the notes you're going to receive today during class. You know, the sub is going to give it to you. And I'm going through the same example, explaining it step by step. The one you already have with, you're supposed to have with you, or the sub is going to give it to you. So I just want you to go with me step by step. This is dividing 6x cubed minus 19x squared plus x plus 6 by x minus 3. So we're going to use the long process, which is we're going to use the regular division. This goes inside 6x cubed minus 19x squared plus x plus 6. And you, in order to start this process, this has to be in descending order, which it is already, x cubed, x squared, x and the constant. And in case you're missing one term, let's say for example you don't have x squared, you have 6x cubed and then plus x, you have to insert 0 and put 0x squared right here. Okay, so this is x minus 3. We're going to have chance later to practice those cases. I just want you to have this process very clear. So we're going to start dividing first. The first term from here divided by the first term from here. 6x cubed divided by x. So 6x cubed divided by x. So we have 6 over 1 is 6, x cubed over x. You subtract this exponent 3 minus 1, right? Because you are dividing. So it's going to be x squared. 6x squared. So this answer, 6x squared, you're going to put it on top of x squared, 6x squared right here. I'm going to do it with red. The answers, I'm going to be writing with red. 6x squared. Then we're going to continue by multiplying this times this binomial and put the answer right under here. So you have 6x squared times x and 6x squared times negative 3. 6x squared times x is 6x cubed. 6x squared times negative 3 is negative 18x squared. Put a line here. Then we're going to subtract this minus this. 6x cubed minus 6x cubed, that's 0. You don't have to write anything here. Negative 19 plus 18x squared is negative x squared. So you put negative x squared here. Bring down this term. So that is going to be plus x. Put it right next to this one. Then we continue by dividing negative x squared over x. That is going to be negative x, right? Negative x squared over x. So negative divided by positive is negative, x squared over x is just x. So this negative x, you put it right on top of this x to the first power, minus x. Negative x times x is negative x squared. Negative x times negative 3 is positive 3x. Then we're going to subtract. Negative x squared plus x squared cancels. X minus 3x is negative 2x. So you negative 2x right here. Oh, sorry, the line. Negative 2x right there. Bring down the last term, which is 6 plus 6 all the way there. So plus 6 here. And then repeat the process. Negative 2x over x. Negative 2x over x. Cancels x, you have negative 2. So that negative 2 goes on top of this one. Negative 2. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2x here. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive 6. And we're going to subtract. This minus exactly the same thing, of course, has to be 0, right? Because it's exactly the same. Negative 2x plus 2x is 0. 6 minus 6 is 0. So the whole thing becomes 0 here. So the answer is going to be 6x squared minus x minus 2, and remainder is 0. This is exactly the same exercise that you're going to receive today, which is this one. So all this is already written in your reference note. All the steps are explained here with bubbles. So I want you to, if you need to repeat the video, do it following this guide. We're going to do more examples.